The delivery room suddenly became busy. The nurses moved quickly around Amara as another powerful contraction came. The doctor prepared for the delivery while Daniel stood beside the bed, looking frightened and confused. His mother remained nearby. She watched her son carefully. For a few moments, she said nothing. Then she asked him to step outside with her. Daniel followed. They stood quietly in the hospital corridor. His mother looked at him with tears in her eyes. She asked him if he really believed that what he had been doing to Amara was the right way for a husband to behave. Daniel lowered his head. He said he didn't know it was wrong. He had simply grown up seeing his father behave that way. His mother nodded slowly. Then she asked him if he had ever wondered why she had spent so many years being quiet. Daniel looked at her. He said he thought she had simply accepted her role as a wife. His mother smiled sadly. She told him that was exactly what she had wanted him to believe. Not because she was happy, but because she didn't want her pain to become his pain. She reminded him of the home he grew up in. He remembered his father sitting at the table while his mother served him. He remembered how his father expected everything to be done exactly when he wanted it. He remembered the shouting. He remembered his mother apologizing even when she had done nothing wrong. But there was something Daniel had never understood. His mother had not been silent because she believed his father was right. She had been silent because she was trying to protect her children. She didn't want them to grow up hating their father. She didn't want them to carry the bitterness she carried. So she endured. She smiled when she wanted to cry. She remained silent when she wanted to speak. And she kept telling herself that one day things would become better. But they never did. His mother looked at Daniel and told him that the hardest part was not what his father had done to her. The hardest part was watching her own son slowly become the same kind of man. Daniel's eyes filled with tears. He told her that he didn't want to become his father. She asked him whether he understood what his actions had done to Amara. He said he didn't. She told him that was the problem. He had become so used to seeing women serve men that he had stopped seeing the woman in front of him as a person who could also become tired, hurt, frightened, and overwhelmed. She told him that a wife was not a servant. Our wife was a partner, and being the head of a home did not mean having the right to control or intimidate everyone inside it. Daniel wiped his eyes. He said he was sorry. His mother told him that saying sorry was only the beginning. If he truly meant it, he had to change. Not because his mother told him to, not because the doctor was watching, and not because Amara was about to give birth. He had to change because he finally needed to understand what kind of man he wanted to be. He whispered that he never knew she had been carrying all of this inside her. His mother answered quietly, "She didn't tell you because she was trying to keep your home peaceful." Daniel looked at her. Then she said something that made him freeze. "She learned that from me." Daniel stared at his mother. "What do you mean?" His mother took a deep breath. She told him that years ago, when his father treated her badly, she had also learned to keep quiet. She had believed that if she obeyed more, cooked better, complained less, and tried harder, her husband would eventually change. But instead, she had slowly lost herself. And now she was watching Amara make the same mistake. Daniel couldn't hold back his tears. He told his mother that he was sorry. She looked at him and said she wasn't the person he needed to apologize to. He looked toward the delivery room. His mother nodded. "Go and apologize to your wife." Daniel started toward the door, but before he could enter, his mother called him back. She looked directly into his eyes. "Daniel." He turned. Her voice became firm. "Don't promise her that you will change if you don't mean it." Daniel stood still. His mother continued, "Because I have heard promises before." She looked away for a moment. "And I know exactly what happens when a woman believes a promise that a man has no intention of keeping." Daniel looked at his mother in silence. Then suddenly a loud cry came from inside the delivery room. Everyone turned. The doctor shouted for the nurses. The baby was coming. Daniel reached for the door, but his mother grabbed his arm. "Wait." He looked at her. "There is something else you need to know about your father." Daniel's face changed. "What?" His mother looked toward the delivery room. Then she whispered, "The reason I never told you what really happened between your father and me," she paused, "was because I was afraid of what you would do when you found out." Daniel stared at her, and for the first time, he realized that his mother's story was much darker than he had ever imagined.